1. Discover the hidden wisdom of Zen, the way beyond words. Have you ever wondered if there's a deeper, more natural way to live your life? Imagine a path that doesn't require effort or learning, but simply being. Join us as we explore an ancient story from the Tang dynasty, where a monk's simple question led to a profound revelation about the true nature of enlightenment. This tale will challenge your understanding and invite you to see life through a new lens. Curious? Let's dive into the wisdom of Zen. During the Tang dynasty, monk Tong Nian once asked Zen master Pu Yuan, "What is the way?" Pu Yuan replied, "The normal mind is the way." Tong Nian asked, "Can this way be reached through knowing and practicing?" Pu Yuan answered, "As soon as you plan to know and practice, you are going against the true way." Tong Nian then asked, "If we don't know or practice, how can we know it's the way?" Pu Yuan explained, "The true way cannot be known or explained, nor is it something that cannot be known or unexplained. If you reach the state of the true way, it is like the vast void, indescribable and beyond ordinary distinctions." Through this, Tong Nian gained sudden enlightenment in Zen philosophy. Conclusion: the story of monk Tong Nian and Zen master Pu Yuan offers us timeless wisdom that transcends centuries and cultures. In today's fast-paced world where we often seek quick fixes and clear answers, the lesson that the normal mind is the way can seem counterintuitive. We are conditioned to believe that success and enlightenment come from hard work, intense study, and rigorous practice. However, this ancient story tells us that sometimes the most profound truths are found in simplicity and naturalness. Pu Yuan's response to Tong Nian's questions challenges us to rethink our approach to life and spirituality. By stating that the true way cannot be known or practiced deliberately, Pu Yuan suggests that overthinking and overdoing can actually take us further away from our true nature. Instead, the way is found in a state of effortless being. This doesn't mean that learning and practice are useless, but rather that they should not become obstacles to our innate wisdom. The idea that enlightenment is beyond words and descriptions is a powerful reminder that some experiences and truths cannot be fully captured by language or intellectual understanding. It's like trying to describe the vastness of the universe. No matter how many words we use, the true essence remains elusive. This encourages us to embrace the mystery of life and be open to experiences that transcend our usual ways of knowing. In our everyday lives, we can take these lessons to heart by cultivating a mindset of presence and acceptance. Instead of constantly striving for more, we can learn to appreciate the present moment and trust in the natural flow of life. By doing so, we may find that the peace and clarity we seek are already within us, waiting to be realized. So, as you reflect on this story, ask yourself, how can you simplify your approach to life? How can you embrace the mystery and beauty of simply being? The answers may lead you to your own experience of the true way. 2. A Poet's Courage and Simple Pleasures, the Tale of THUAN. Have you ever wondered what makes a person truly courageous and fulfilled? Meet THUAN, a poet from the Northern Song dynasty, whose story is a remarkable blend of bravery and a deep love for history. He wasn't just known for his fearless enforcement of the law, but also for finding joy in the simplest of pleasures. Join us as we delve into his intriguing tale and discover how THUAN's integrity and passion continue to inspire. The poet THUAN from the Northern Song dynasty was a bold and ambitious man. He once served as a royal guard and was known for enforcing the law strictly, unafraid of powerful bullies. He dealt harshly with arrogant local officials, earning the love of the people. THUAN was generous and enjoyed drinking. He lived with his brother-in-law Do Dien, a high official of the Northern Song. Each evening he would read books with a drink by his side. Once, while reading about the historical figure Zhang Liang in the History of the Han, he clapped his hands at a missed assassination attempt in the story, then took a big drink. Reading another historical text, he exclaimed about the rarity of a meeting between a ruler and his minister, and again drank his fill. Du Dien, watching, joked that with such good snacks, even a jar of wine wasn't too much. Thus, to Thuan Kam's way of enjoying historical tales with wine became a well-known story. Instead of causing rumors by gossiping about others, he immersed his emotions in history, embracing the grandeur of the ancients. Conclusion: To Thuan Kam's story offers a timeless lesson in integrity and finding joy in simple pleasures. As a royal guard, his courage to stand up to powerful bullies and corrupt officials made him a beloved figure among the people. His unwavering commitment to justice, even in the face of danger, shows us the importance of standing by our principles. To Thuan Kam's bravery reminds us that true courage isn't about fearlessness, but about doing what's right, regardless of the consequences. Beyond his professional life, To Thuan Kam's personal passions reveal another side of his character. His love for history and literature was profound. Every evening he would lose himself in the stories of ancient heroes, enjoying his wine and immersing himself in the grandeur of the past. This simple yet profound joy highlights the importance of finding personal fulfillment. In today's fast-paced world, we often overlook the simple pleasures that can bring us happiness. To Thuan Kam's habit of enjoying historical tales with a drink by his side is a gentle reminder to slow down and find joy in the things we love. Furthermore, To Thuan Kam's approach to life encourages us to seek wisdom from the past. By immersing himself in history, he found inspiration and emotional connection, steering clear of idle gossip and negative influences. This practice not only enriched his mind, but also helped him maintain a positive outlook on life. His story teaches us the value of continuous learning and the importance of drawing lessons from history to guide our present and future. In conclusion, To Thuan Kam's life is a powerful example of integrity, courage, and the pursuit of personal joy. His legacy encourages us to uphold our principles, appreciate the simple pleasures, and seek wisdom from the past. By embracing these lessons, we can lead more fulfilling and meaningful lives. 3. How forgiveness and foresight changed a kingdom's fate. Have you ever wondered how a simple act of generosity could change the course of history? In the ancient Warring States period, a man named Jun and his clever guest, Feng Huyen, discovered the true power of forgiveness and strategic thinking. Their story reveals how looking ahead and making wise choices can turn potential disasters into blessings, and how a single act of kindness can win the hearts of an entire city. Join us as we explore this fascinating tale and uncover the timeless lessons it holds. During the Warring States period, there was a man named Jun who had over 3,000 guests in his house. Among them was Feng Huyen, a talented individual whom Jun sent to the city of Tiet to collect debts. However, upon arriving in Tiet, Feng Huyen not only failed to collect the debts, but also burned the debt records, declaring that Jun had forgiven everyone's debts. The people of Tiet were deeply grateful. Later, when King Qi found a reason to expel Jun, he had to return to his fief in Tiet. Unexpectedly, he was warmly welcomed by the people there. Only then did he realize that Feng Huyen's burning of the debt records was a deeply strategic act, intended to prevent future trouble. In daily life, if we can look ahead and plan wisely, we can turn dangers into peace and disasters into blessings. Conclusion. The story of Meng Changjun and Feng Huyen is a powerful reminder of the impact that generosity and strategic thinking can have on our lives and the lives of those around us. When Feng Huyen decided to burn the debt records and declare that Meng Changjun had forgiven everyone's debts, it was not just an act of kindness, it was a well-thought-out strategy. This decision turned out to be incredibly beneficial when Meng Changjun was later expelled by King Qi and had to return to his fief in Tibet. The warm welcome he received from the grateful people of Tibet proved that Feng Huyen's foresight had paid off. In our daily lives, we often face challenges and uncertainties. This story teaches us that by being generous and thinking ahead, we can create positive outcomes even in difficult situations. Generosity builds trust and loyalty, which are invaluable in any relationship, whether personal or professional. When we forgive others and show kindness, we not only improve their lives, but also pave the way for future support and goodwill. Strategic thinking, on the other hand, allows us to foresee potential problems and prepare for them in advance. By planning wisely, we can turn potential dangers into opportunities for growth and success. Feng Huyen's act of burning the debt records might have seemed reckless at first, but it was a calculated move that ensured Meng Changjun's safety and support in a time of need. As we navigate our own lives, let us remember the lessons from this ancient story. By embracing generosity and practicing strategic thinking, we can build strong, supportive communities and create a better future for ourselves and others. These timeless principles are as relevant today as they were in the Warring States period, reminding us that true wisdom lies in the balance of kindness and foresight.
If you like this video, please comment 1, and if you don't, comment 2. Your feedback means a lot to us. Thank you for your valuable time.
4. The Fish Dilemma. A lesson in integrity and true fulfillment. Have you ever turned down something you love because it just didn't feel right? Imagine being offered your favorite dish, but saying no for a surprising reason. This is the story of Kong Ngi-hu, a general who loved fish, but refused a generous gift. Why would he do that? Dive into this intriguing tale that teaches us about the power of integrity and how true fulfillment comes from making selfless choices. Kong Ngi-hu was a general in the state of Lu and liked eating fish. One day, someone offered him a fish as a gift, but he refused to accept it. His brother was surprised and asked, "You like fish and someone is offering it to you. Why wouldn't you accept it?" Kong Ngi-hu replied, "If someone gives you a gift, they probably expect something in return. If I accept it, I might owe them a favor. Doing a favor could lead to breaking the law, and then I might lose my position. Losing my position would mean not only no more gifted fish, but not being able to buy fish either. Therefore, I refuse the fish because I want to ensure I can continue to eat fish for a long time." There's an old saying by Lao Tzu, "By putting oneself last, one finds oneself in the lead. By detaching oneself, one can preserve oneself." Isn't that because by not being selfish, one can truly fulfill one's desires? Conclusion. The story of Kong Ngi-hu offers valuable insights that resonate even in today's world. His decision to refuse the fish, despite his love for it, underscores a deep understanding of integrity and long-term thinking. Kong Ngi-hu recognized that accepting a gift with potential strings attached could lead to compromising his principles, legal troubles, and ultimately the loss of his position and the ability to enjoy fish altogether. This foresight and adherence to ethical behavior are crucial lessons for us. In a society where immediate gratification often takes precedence, Kong Ngihu's story serves as a powerful reminder to consider the long-term consequences of our actions. By prioritizing integrity over short-term gains, we can avoid situations that might compromise our values and lead to unfavorable outcomes. This approach not only safeguards our moral standing, but also ensures sustainable happiness and success. Furthermore, the story highlights the idea that true fulfillment comes from selflessness. Kong Ngihu's reference to Lao Tzu's saying, "By putting oneself last, one finds oneself in the lead. By detaching oneself, one can preserve oneself," encapsulates this wisdom. By not being selfish and considering the greater good, we can achieve genuine satisfaction. This perspective encourages us to look beyond immediate desires and focus on actions that contribute to the well-being of others and ourselves in the long run. In our daily lives, we often face situations where we must choose between short-term pleasures and long-term benefits. Kong Ngihu's story teaches us the value of making ethical decisions, even if they require personal sacrifice. It reminds us that true contentment and success come from upholding our principles and thinking beyond the present moment. As we navigate our personal and professional lives, let us remember the lessons from Kong Ngihu. By embracing integrity and selflessness, we can create a more fulfilling and prosperous future for ourselves and those around us. This timeless wisdom remains relevant and essential, guiding us to make choices that lead to lasting happiness and success. 5. The Scholar's Sixth Sense, a tale of intuition and art. Have you ever walked into a room and felt something was off without knowing why? Meet TANG, a wise scholar from ancient China whose keen intuition and understanding of art led him to a surprising discovery at a neighbor's party. Join us as we unravel a fascinating story that shows how our emotions and instincts can shape our perceptions in unexpected ways. During the Eastern Han Dynasty, there was a wise scholar and famous calligrapher named TANG. He lived during the time of the TRAN Liu era. One day, a neighbor invited him over for a drink. Busy with his work, TANG lost track of time and arrived late to find the party in full swing, with lively music playing. Curious, he listened from the next room without entering and was surprised. The music sounded ominously like it foretold death. Feeling uneasy, he quietly left. The host was informed of his brief appearance and rushed after him to find out why he left so abruptly. TANG explained his feelings. Everyone was puzzled, but the musician explained that he had been distracted by a scene involving an insect chasing another, which might have influenced the mood of his music. TANG joked that the musician's heartfelt expression and the music resonated together, leading to this misunderstanding. This incident shows TANG's remarkable intuition and profound understanding. Conclusion: the story of TANG offers valuable lessons that are still relevant today. It emphasizes the power of intuition and the subtle ways in which our emotions can influence our perceptions and actions. TANG's experience at the neighbor's party serves as a reminder that our instincts often pick up on things that our conscious minds might miss. His decision to quietly leave the party because the music felt ominous might seem unusual, but it highlights how intuition can sometimes guide us to make decisions that protect us or help us avoid uncomfortable situations. Furthermore, the incident with the musician shows how emotions and external factors can seep into creative expressions. The musician's distraction by an insect chasing another led him to play music that felt foreboding, even though he didn't intend to create that mood. This serves as a powerful example of how our inner states can influence the work we produce, whether it's music, art, or any other form of expression. It's a reminder to be mindful of our emotions and how they might be affecting our work and interactions with others. In today's fast-paced world, we often rely heavily on data, logic, and rational thinking. While these are important, Tai-Ung's story encourages us not to overlook the value of intuition. Sometimes, our gut feelings can provide insights that are just as valuable as those gained through careful analysis. By paying attention to our instincts and being aware of how our emotions influence our actions and perceptions, we can make more informed and balanced decisions. The tale of Tai-Ung is more than just an interesting anecdote from ancient China. It's a timeless reminder of the interconnectedness of intuition, emotion, and creativity. As we navigate our own lives, let's take a page from Tai-Ung's book and trust our instincts while being mindful of how our inner worlds shape our outer experiences. 6. The unexpected power of simplicity and family bonds. Have you ever thought that doing less could actually bring more peace and happiness to your life? Or that staying humble could protect you and your loved ones from harm? Dive into the touching story of three brothers and their devoted mother from the Jin dynasty. This tale reveals how living simply and valuing family can lead to unexpected strength and fulfillment. Discover the powerful lessons hidden in their journey and see how these timeless truths can transform your own life. Fishing is usually a leisurely activity that surprisingly involves life and death decisions. Playing chess is a fun, light-hearted game that also involves intense psychological warfare to win. Therefore, doing less can help people feel more relaxed and at ease. Being average rather than multi-talented helps preserve one's true nature. In the Jin dynasty, there were three brothers named Chu Kai, Chu Tung, and Chu Pak. Their mother, a kind and gentle woman, lost her husband during troubled times and single-handedly brought her three sons from the north to the south, teaching them to become good people. As they grew up, the brothers deeply appreciated their mother's kindness and respected her greatly. One winter, during a meal, their mother poured each a glass of wine and then tearfully said, "Mother has endured much hardship in her life, but seeing you all grown up makes me hope to rely on you for the rest of my days." Hearing this, Chu Tung put down his wine glass, knelt at his mother's feet, and wept. Shocked, his mother asked why he was crying. He replied, "Mother just said she hopes to rely on us in her later years, but my brother Chu Kai and I often compete and show off our talents, which might endanger our lives. Only our brother Chu Pak is calm and gentle, and he won't bring disaster upon himself. Perhaps only Chu Pak will be able to take care of you in your old age." Later, Chu Kai and Chu Tung were indeed killed by others. After their deaths, Chu Pak alone took care of their elderly mother. Conclusion: the story of Chu Kai, Chu Tung, and Chu Pak, along with their devoted mother, offers timeless lessons that resonate even today. In our fast-paced world, we're often pushed to do more, achieve more, and be the best at everything. Yet this story reminds us that there is immense value in simplicity and humility. Chu Pak, who remained calm and gentle, was the one who survived and provided for his mother in her old age. His brothers, despite their talents and ambitions, faced tragic ends because of their constant need to compete and show off. This story teaches us that sometimes doing less and being average is not only okay, but can be a source of peace and stability. In a society that often glorifies overachievement, it's a powerful reminder that preserving one's true nature and not getting caught up in the race to the top can lead to a more fulfilling life. It's about finding contentment in who we are and what we have, rather than always striving for more. Moreover, the story highlights the importance of family bonds and the role of gratitude. The brothers' deep respect and appreciation for their mother, who raised them alone through hardships, is a beautiful example of filial piety. Chu Tung's emotional response to his mother's hopes for the future shows a profound love and a desire to protect her. In the end, it was Chu Pak's calm nature that ensured he could fulfill this wish, demonstrating that caring for family and leading a humble life is a true strength. As we navigate our own lives, let's remember the lessons from Chu Pak and his family. Embrace simplicity, cherish your loved ones, and don't be afraid to be average. These principles can bring more peace, happiness, and fulfillment than the relentless pursuit of success ever could. Sometimes, the path to true contentment lies in doing less and being more present with those we love. 7. Discover the secret to true freedom and authentic living. Have you ever wondered what it would be like to live a life free from the pressures of fame and wealth? Imagine finding joy in simple pleasures like music and books, and living in a way that truly reflects who you are. Join us as we explore the inspiring story of KHAM, a man who chose to live authentically and discovered the true meaning of freedom. His journey from a prestigious background to a humble life as a blacksmith will make you rethink what it means to live a fulfilling life. When you don't desire fame or material wealth, your mind becomes as clear as the autumn sky and as expansive as the ocean. Having musical instruments and books during leisure time is like living freely and comfortably in a magical mountain retreat. KHAM, a writer, thinker, and musician from the Wei state during the Three Kingdoms era, came from a family deeply rooted in Confucian traditions but preferred the teachings of Laozi and Zhuangzi. He despised rigid Confucian rituals and advocated living according to nature. Disillusioned with the powerful political figure Sima Zhao, he left his official position to become a blacksmith in his hometown. There, he spent his days drinking, playing music, reading, writing poetry, and living a carefree life like a sage. Once, when Sima Zhao's trusted strategist, Zhang Hui, visited, KHAM continued his blacksmithing without formal greetings, showing his disregard for status and material desires. Conclusion: embracing simplicity and authenticity. KHAM's story is a timeless reminder of the power of simplicity and authenticity. In a world where we are often bombarded with messages that equate success with material wealth and social status, KHAM's life offers a refreshing perspective. By rejecting these societal pressures and choosing a path that aligned with his true self, he found a sense of freedom and contentment that many of us seek but few achieve. Living simply as KHAM did allows us to focus on what truly matters. When we let go of the constant desire for more money, more recognition, more possessions, we free our minds from the clutter that often accompanies these pursuits. This mental clarity opens up space for genuine joy and fulfillment. Simple pleasures like playing music, reading a good book, or spending time in nature become sources of immense happiness. Moreover, KHAM's dedication to living authentically teaches us the importance of staying true to our values and beliefs. In today's fast-paced world, it can be easy to lose sight of who we really are amidst the demands and expectations of others. KHAM's refusal to conform to rigid traditions and his bold decision to step away from political power in favor of a humble life as a blacksmith underscore the value of authenticity. His actions remind us that it's okay to defy societal norms if it means living a life that resonates with our inner selves. Ultimately, KHAM's story challenges us to rethink our own lives. Are we chasing after things that don't truly bring us happiness? Are we living in a way that is true to ourselves? By embracing simplicity and authenticity, we can find a deeper sense of peace and satisfaction. Just as KHAM found joy in the small things and lived according to his own principles, we too can discover a more fulfilling and meaningful life. His legacy inspires us to prioritize what genuinely matters and to live with a sense of freedom and purpose. If you find these stories inspiring and they motivate you to take action, please comment 9. If not, comment 0. Your feedback means a lot to us. Thank you for your valuable time. 8. Finding Freedom in Simplicity. The Story of NGUYEN TICH. Imagine living in a world so chaotic that even the brightest minds struggle to survive. NGUYEN TICH, a thinker from the Three Kingdoms period, found a unique way to navigate these treacherous times. Instead of diving into the dangerous waters of politics, he chose to preserve his life through simple joys like drinking and singing. His story, filled with avoidance of political peril and a deep connection to poetry and wine, offers a fascinating glimpse into how true fulfillment can be found outside the pursuit of fame. Curious to learn more? Dive into the intriguing life of NGUYEN TICH and discover his secrets to finding freedom in simplicity. People who see wealth as fleeting don't need to retreat to mountains to cultivate their spirits. On the other hand, those who aren't drawn to nature often indulge in writing poetry and drinking wine, getting carried away in their passions, merely chasing after empty fame. During the Three Kingdoms period in the state of Wei, there was a thinker named NGUYEN TICH who aspired to help the world. However, he was born during the chaotic times between the Wei and Western Jin dynasties, when it was hard for notable scholars to survive. Therefore, NGUYEN TICH chose not to engage in political affairs, often drinking and singing to preserve his life. Emperor Wen of Jin, Sima Zhao, wanted to propose a marriage between his son, Emperor Wu, Sima Yan, and NGUYEN TICH's daughter. NGUYEN TICH immersed himself in drinking for 60 days, and Sima Zhao never found the chance to speak to him about it and had to give up. The Wei official, Zhang Hui, frequently questioned NGUYEN TICH about current political issues, hoping to criticize him based on his opinions. NGUYEN TICH always found a way to stay drunk to avoid misfortune. Although he was an official, NGUYEN TICH didn't care to discuss politics, and in his later years he expressed his thoughts and feelings through poetry and wine, living like a hermit in the city. Conclusion: NGUYEN TICH's life is a testament to the power of simplicity and the pursuit of personal happiness over societal expectations. In a time when the world around him was filled with chaos and political strife, he chose a different path. Instead of seeking power or fame, he found solace in everyday pleasures like drinking, singing, and writing poetry. This choice not only kept him safe but also allowed him to live a life true to his own values. His story teaches us an important lesson. We don't always have to follow the conventional path to find fulfillment. NGUYEN TICH's refusal to engage in the political turmoil of his time was a bold move, but it was one that ultimately preserved his well-being and peace of mind. By avoiding the dangerous game of politics, he sidestepped potential threats and focused on what made him happy. Moreover, his deep connection to art and nature highlights the timeless value of these pursuits. In the modern world, we often get caught up in the race for success, forgetting the simple joys that can bring us true contentment. NGUYEN TICH's life encourages us to slow down and appreciate the beauty around us. Whether it's through a glass of wine, a heartfelt poem, or a quiet moment in nature, these small pleasures can provide profound fulfillment. NGUYEN TICH's legacy is one of wisdom and resilience. He navigated a tumultuous era with grace, showing that sometimes the best way to deal with a chaotic world is to find peace within ourselves. His story is a reminder that we have the power to choose our own paths and that true happiness often lies in the simplest of pleasures. By embracing this mindset, we can lead more fulfilling lives, free from the pressures of fame and societal expectations. So, let's take a page from NGUYEN TICH's book and find joy in the simplicity of life. 9. The Spring Breeze and the Bitter North Wind, a tale of kindness and cruelty. Have you ever wondered how a simple act of kindness or a moment of cruelty can shape the lives of those around us? In an ancient story from the Western Han Dynasty, we meet Han An-guo, a man with a heart as warm as a spring breeze, and Dian-jia, a prison warden as cold as a bitter north wind. Their actions and attitudes toward each other reveal powerful lessons about the impact of our behavior on the world. Read on to discover how generosity can nurture growth and how harshness can lead to downfall. Spring breezes nourish all life, while northern snows can be deadly. A person with a generous and forgiving heart is like a warm spring breeze that nurtures all things, helping them to grow and thrive. In contrast, a person with a cold and harsh nature is like a bitter north wind that brings freezing cold, causing everything to wither and die. Han An-guo, during the Western Han Dynasty, had studied Han Feizi and various other philosophies from a young age. He had worked for King Liang and held the position of a senior official and was highly trusted and favored by the king. However, due to circumstances, Han An-guo was imprisoned. The prison warden, Dian-jia, frequently humiliated him. Han An-guo once remarked, "Can't ashes catch fire again?" Mockingly, Dian-jia responded, "If ashes could reignite, I would urinate on them to put it out." Later, when King Liang needed Han An-guo's services again due to a lack of capable officials, Dian-jia panicked and fled into the wilderness. Han An-guo declared, "If Dian-jia no longer holds office, his entire family line will be destroyed." With no options left, Dian-jia had to return and face his punishment. Han An-guo then said, "Today, you can urinate all you want, but a petty person like you is not worth my revenge." Dian-jia was deeply ashamed and could no longer face people. Conclusion. In the end, the story of Han An-guo and Dian-jia teaches us profound lessons about the nature of kindness and cruelty. Han An-guo, despite being mistreated, chose to act with generosity and forgiveness. His warm and nurturing nature is like a spring breeze that helps everything grow. He shows us that even when faced with adversity, we can choose to rise above and not seek revenge. His decision not to retaliate against Dian-jia, despite having the power to do so, highlights the strength and dignity that come with forgiveness. On the other hand, Dian-jia's cruel and harsh behavior, like a bitter north wind, brought nothing but shame and destruction. His actions, driven by spite and a desire to humiliate, ultimately led to his downfall. When he was forced to face the consequences of his cruelty, he realized too late the error of his ways. His story serves as a reminder that being unkind and harsh not only harms others but also brings negative consequences upon ourselves. This tale encourages us to reflect on our own actions and attitudes. Are we like the spring breeze, spreading warmth and helping others to grow? Or are we like the bitter north wind, causing harm and suffering? It reminds us that we have the power to choose how we treat others. By choosing kindness and forgiveness, we can create a positive impact on those around us, helping to build a better, more compassionate world. In our everyday lives, we encounter situations where we can either be kind or harsh. This story urges us to remember the long-lasting effects of our behavior. Just as a warm spring breeze can revive and nourish, so too can our acts of kindness uplift and inspire others. Let us strive to be like Han An-guo, spreading warmth and nurturing growth, rather than like Dian-jia, whose harshness only leads to regret and isolation. Through kindness and forgiveness, we can make the world a better place for everyone. 10. Discover the secrets to integrity and simplicity. The story of Bao Zheng. Have you ever wondered what it takes to live a life of true integrity and simplicity? In the fascinating tale of Bao Zheng, a renowned official from the Northern Song dynasty, we uncover the timeless wisdom of embracing honesty and rejecting deceit. Join us as we delve into Bao Zheng's unwavering commitment to justice and his inspiring choice to value simplicity over luxury. His legacy of honor and integrity continues to be celebrated, and his story holds powerful lessons for us all. Don't miss this captivating journey into the heart of living with true character. People should live honestly, embracing their natural simplicity and rejecting cunning and deceit to remain pure and return to nature. It's better to resist the temptations of luxury and opulence and to live a simple, peaceful life to keep one's reputation unblemished. During the Northern Song dynasty, there was a famous official known for greatly benefiting the people, skilled in law and fearless of power. Known to everyone from children to elders as Bao Zheng, he was a famously upright official in Chinese history. He strictly enforced the law and once presented 6 memorials detailing the crimes of Zhang Yaozuo, an uncle of the emperor's favorite concubine, who was promoted against the regulations. Unlawful actions couldn't escape Bao Zheng's scrutiny. At the end of his life, he set up a stone stele in his house inscribed with family instructions on integrity, meaning that any descendant who took bribes would not be considered part of his family. His story is still told among the people, and his integrity and reputation continue to be honored for generations. In conclusion, the story of Bao Zheng offers us timeless lessons on the values of integrity and simplicity. His life serves as a powerful reminder that living honestly and embracing our natural simplicity can lead to a more fulfilling and respected existence. Bao Zheng's unwavering dedication to justice, even when faced with powerful opposition, highlights the importance of standing firm in our principles and not being swayed by deceit or corruption. His ability to remain fearless and uphold the law, regardless of the consequences, is a testament to the strength of his character. Moreover, Bao Zheng's choice to live a simple, peaceful life rather than succumb to the temptations of luxury and opulence teaches us the value of simplicity. In a world where material wealth and lavish lifestyles are often glorified, his story encourages us to seek contentment in the simpler aspects of life. By resisting the allure of luxury, Bao Zheng was able to maintain an unblemished reputation and leave a lasting legacy of integrity that continues to be honored generations later. Bao Zheng's legacy is not just a tale from history but a call to action for all of us. It challenges us to reflect on our own lives and consider how we can incorporate these values into our daily actions. Can we strive to be more honest in our dealings, even when it's difficult? Can we choose simplicity over excess, finding joy in the essential rather than the extravagant? These are the questions that Bao Zheng's story invites us to ponder. In embracing the principles of integrity and simplicity, we can lead lives that are not only more authentic but also more meaningful. Bao Zheng's story is a beacon of light, guiding us toward a path of honor and respect. Let his legacy inspire us to live with the same unwavering commitment to what is right, no matter the challenges we may face. 11. Discover the secrets of true self and loyalty. Have you ever wondered what lies deep within your soul, or how an act of loyalty and compassion can change lives? Dive into a story that will make you reflect on your true nature and witness the incredible power of selflessness. Join us as we explore the profound lessons from a general's wisdom and a man's noble act that brought unexpected rewards. This tale will leave you inspired and eager to look deeper into your own life. In the quiet of the night, sit silently and delve deep into your soul. Initially, you may not sense any dark thoughts, but instead reveal the true nature of your character. Such moments bring deeper understanding of life's meanings. However, this revelation of one's true nature is temporary. Dark thoughts linger and eventually resurface, leaving you feeling deeply ashamed. During the Warring States period, a general from the state of So, THUAN, recognized the goodness and talent in a man named Man. As THUAN neared death, he advised his son, "After I die, you will face hard times. If you meet Man, tell him you are my son." Years later, enduring extreme poverty, the son, who had to gather wood for a living, met Man and relayed his father's words. Once, at a banquet hosted by King So Trang, Man, impersonating THUAN, stepped forward to offer a toast. The king was startled, thinking THUAN had returned from the dead and wanted to appoint him as a general. Man declined, saying, "THUAN served the state of So loyally and helped the king gain supremacy. Now he has passed away and his son has no refuge, just like THUAN's fate. It would have been better to end it all from the start." Touched by this, King So Trong awarded THUAN's son land for 400 households. Man, by impersonating THUAN, earned the king's affection, but his aim was solely to relieve the son from his dire situation, with no thought of personal gain. Conclusion: the story of THUAN and Man teaches us timeless lessons about self-reflection and the power of loyalty and compassion. In our busy lives, we often overlook the importance of taking a moment to sit quietly and look inward. When we do, we can uncover the true nature of our character. While this process can reveal uncomfortable truths, it also provides an opportunity for personal growth and a deeper understanding of life's meanings. Self-reflection is not always easy, and it can bring dark thoughts to the surface. But facing these thoughts and understanding them is crucial for our personal development. By acknowledging our flaws and working to overcome them, we can become better individuals. This journey of self-discovery is ongoing and requires continuous effort and honesty with ourselves. The story also highlights the extraordinary impact of loyalty and compassion. THUAN's foresight and his advice to his son demonstrate a deep understanding of human nature and the value of looking out for others. His loyalty to his state and his care for his son ensured that his legacy lived on even after his death. Man's act of impersonating THUAN was a selfless gesture aimed at helping the general's son. His actions were driven by compassion, not personal gain, and this moved the king to reward THUAN's son generously. This part of the story reminds us that genuine acts of kindness and loyalty can have far-reaching and unexpected positive consequences. In a world where personal gain often takes precedence, this story serves as a powerful reminder of the importance of selflessness and caring for others. It encourages us to reflect on our own lives and consider how we can make a positive impact on those around us. By embracing these values, we can create a more compassionate and understanding world.
If you like this video, please comment 1. And if you don't, comment 2. Your feedback means a lot to us. Thank you for your valuable time.
12. The hidden dangers of unjust gains. A lesson in integrity. Have you ever wondered if that unexpected stroke of luck might actually be a trap? In the ancient times of the Eastern Han Dynasty, Governor Yang Su faced a challenge that could teach us all a valuable lesson. Discover how his unwavering integrity helped him combat corruption and why avoiding ill-gotten gains is crucial to preventing our own downfall. This fascinating story might just change the way you view those seemingly lucky breaks. Gains that aren't rightfully ours can often lead to downfall. These unwarranted benefits might seem like a stroke of luck or even a setup by fate, but more likely, they are traps set by others. In such situations, without a broad perspective, many can't escape these snares. During the Eastern Han Dynasty, Governor Yang Su of Lujiang, when he first took office, encountered a prevalent custom of giving gifts. Determined to end this corrupt practice, Yang Su repeatedly refused to accept a gift of fish from a subordinate. When the subordinate insisted, Yang Su hung the fish under the eaves until it rotted and dried out under the sun. Yang Su's exemplary leadership gradually reduced the old custom of gift-giving in Lujiang. His actions demonstrate that to combat or eliminate the tangled web of bribery, one must act with integrity and determination, refusing to partake in or benefit from corrupt practices. Conclusion: the story of Governor Yang Su from the Eastern Han Dynasty offers timeless lessons that resonate even in today's world. His refusal to accept unwarranted gifts was not just an act of defiance against a corrupt custom, but a powerful demonstration of integrity and ethical leadership. Yang Su understood that accepting such gifts, no matter how small or seemingly harmless, would not only compromise his own principles, but also perpetuate a cycle of corruption that could lead to greater problems for the community he was entrusted to govern. By hanging the unwanted fish under the eaves until it rotted, Yang Su made a clear and bold statement. His actions showed that he would rather let the fish decay than let corruption take root in his administration. This act of moral courage gradually influenced the people of Lujiang, reducing the entrenched practice of bribery and gift-giving. Yang Su's leadership reminds us that real change often requires steadfast determination and a willingness to stand against ingrained traditions and practices, even when it is difficult or unpopular. The lesson here is profound. Ill-gotten gains are often disguised as fortunate opportunities or gifts, but they carry hidden dangers that can lead to personal and societal downfall. It is easy to be enticed by these seemingly harmless benefits, especially when they are offered under the guise of generosity or goodwill. However, without a broad perspective and a firm commitment to integrity, these traps can ensnare anyone, leading to long-term negative consequences. Yang Su's story encourages us to critically evaluate the true cost of these benefits and to uphold our ethical standards regardless of the circumstances. In today's fast-paced world, where shortcuts and easy gains are often glorified, the importance of integrity in our personal and professional lives cannot be overstated. By rejecting ill-gotten gains and embracing ethical behavior, we not only protect ourselves from potential downfall, but also contribute to building a more honest and just society. 13. The Secret to True Happiness. Lessons from an Ancient King. Have you ever wondered what truly makes life joyful and fulfilling? The story of Duke Wen of Wei, an ancient king known for his kindness and humility, holds timeless lessons for us all. Discover how treating others with generosity and being humble about our talents can lead to a richer, more rewarding life. Dive into this captivating tale and see how it can inspire you to live differently. Those who are wealthy should treat others with kindness and generosity. If they are harsh and critical, their behavior makes them no different from the ignorant and poor, and how can they fully enjoy the joy and happiness that life offers? Similarly, intelligent and talented people should be humble and conceal their abilities. Boasting about their intelligence makes it no different from ignorance, and how can they avoid failure? During the spring and autumn period, Duke Wen of Wei was a benevolent and wise king who treated everyone sincerely, whether they were from another state, a wealthy family, or the common people. It is said that he heard of Duan Kanmu, a wise man living quietly in his hometown of Shiha, who was not tempted by wealth. The Duke personally went to see him. Riding in his splendid, noisy carriage, the Duke knocked on Duan Kanmu's door, but Duan hid from him. The next morning, Duke Wen stopped his carriage near the village and walked to meet Duan, who still avoided him. Duke Wen lamented, "Truly a hermit who seeks no fame or fortune." For a month, he visited daily. Moved by the Duke's sincerity, Duan finally agreed to meet him. Duke Wen welcomed him to the capital, treating him with great respect and honor. News of this spread, and scholars from all over came to seek the Duke's patronage, thus enriching his court with talented people. Conclusion. The story of Duke Wen of Wei offers profound insights into the enduring values of kindness, generosity, and humility. In a world that often prizes wealth and intelligence above all, this ancient tale reminds us that how we treat others and the humility we exhibit can define our true success and happiness. Duke Wen's approach to leadership and his genuine respect for people, regardless of their status, stand as a timeless model. By treating everyone with sincerity and respect, he not only earned their loyalty but also enriched his kingdom with talented and wise individuals. This reflects a fundamental truth. When leaders prioritize kindness and respect, they create environments where people thrive and contribute their best. Similarly, the story underscores the importance of humility in the face of intelligence and talent. Duan Kanmu's refusal to seek fame or wealth, despite his wisdom, teaches us that true greatness often lies in modesty. In today's world where self-promotion and boasting are commonplace, this message is particularly relevant. Humility allows us to connect with others more deeply and create genuine relationships based on mutual respect. Moreover, the tale highlights that true joy and fulfillment come not from external achievements or possessions, but from our inner qualities and how we treat others. Duke Wen's persistent efforts to meet Duan Kanmu and his eventual success in earning his trust demonstrate that sincere actions and a humble heart can overcome even the most significant barriers. In conclusion, the story of Duke Wen of Wei and Duan Kanmu serves as a powerful reminder of the virtues of kindness, generosity, and humility. By embracing these qualities, we can lead richer, more fulfilling lives and create positive impacts in our communities. As we navigate our modern world, let this ancient wisdom guide us to be kinder, more generous, and humbler individuals. 14. The Downfall of Intelligence, a tale of arrogance and blind trust. What happens when intelligence becomes a curse? How can trusting the wrong person lead to your own destruction? In the captivating story of Prime Minister Li Si and the treacherous Zhao Gao, we uncover how arrogance and bias can lead to a downfall, and how blind trust in deceitful advice can have catastrophic consequences. Join us as we delve into this intriguing tale from the Qin dynasty and explore the timeless lessons it holds. Fame and desire might not necessarily corrupt one's character. However, rigid biases and believing oneself to be always right can damage one's soul. Similarly, being enamored with beauty and indulgence doesn't fully impact a person's moral integrity, but thinking oneself superior and disregarding others can seriously hinder ethical behavior. During the Qin dynasty, Prime Minister Li Si fell victim to the treacherous Zhao Gao. Zhao Gao tortured him brutally, and Li Si could no longer endure it, forced to admit false accusations. Despite this, Li Si still deluded himself into thinking he was clever, sending a petition to the emperor to defend himself. However, Zhao Gao hid the petition, preventing the emperor from seeing it, and continued to ruthlessly beat Li Si to ensure his silence. The emperor didn't personally investigate the true details of the case, only listening to and believing Zhao Gao's biased words. When the final verdict was presented, the emperor joyfully said, "If it weren't for Master Zhao, I would have been deceived by Li Si." Consequently, the emperor ordered Li Si to be executed and displayed publicly in Xianyang. Following this event, the emperor continued to trust and follow Zhao Gao's advice, ultimately leading to his own demise at Zhao Gao's hands. Indeed, intelligence can be self-destructive, and biases can harm others, proving that intelligence can obstruct the moral path is indeed true. Conclusion. The story of Prime Minister Li Si and Zhao Gao serves as a powerful reminder of the dangers of arrogance and blind trust. Li Si, despite his intelligence, fell victim to his own belief in his superiority. His arrogance blinded him to the realities around him and made him vulnerable to Zhao Gao's treachery. When faced with false accusations and brutal torture, Li Si's cleverness couldn't save him. Instead, his belief in his own cleverness led him to a futile attempt at defending himself through a petition that Zhao Gao easily intercepted. The emperor's role in this tragedy is equally crucial. His blind trust in Zhao Gao's biased advice shows how dangerous it can be to rely on a single source of information, especially one that has its own agenda. The emperor's failure to investigate the truth and his willingness to accept Zhao Gao's words without question led to the unjust execution of Li Si and ultimately his own downfall. By trusting Zhao Gao without seeking the full truth, the emperor set himself on a path to destruction. This story teaches us that intelligence, when combined with arrogance, can become self-destructive. It shows us that no matter how clever we think we are, we must remain humble and open to other perspectives. Additionally, it highlights the importance of critical thinking and seeking the truth, rather than blindly trusting biased advice. We must always question and verify the information we receive, especially when it comes from sources that may have their own interests at heart. In today's world, these lessons are more relevant than ever. Whether in personal relationships, workplaces, or on the global stage, the dangers of arrogance and blind trust are constant. By learning from the story of Li Si and Zhao Gao, we can strive to be more humble, seek the truth diligently, and avoid the pitfalls of bias and deceit. 15. Mastering inner peace, the key to overcoming hardship. Have you ever wondered how some people stay calm and composed even in the toughest situations? What if the secret to influencing others and overcoming adversity lies within you? Dive into an ancient story that reveals two powerful lessons about self-control and inner peace, and discover how mastering these can help you navigate life's challenges with grace and integrity. To convince someone who is morally astray, you must first conquer the malevolent thoughts in your own heart. By completely ridding yourself of these malicious thoughts, the fierce demons will naturally disappear. If you wish to overcome actions that go against proper conduct and discipline, you must first control your own sudden outbursts of anger. By restraining your impulsive emotions, deceptive situations from the outside won't be able to intrude easily. During the spring and autumn period, Confucius often led his students on travels through various feudal states to explain his political ideas, hoping these states would adopt them. Once, when Confucius visited the state of Wei, he was not valued by Duke Ling of Wei and thus left for the state of Chen. Upon arriving in Chen, their provisions ran out and everyone following him was hungry, some falling ill and unable to continue walking. Tzu Lu, in a fit of anger, approached Confucius and asked, "Can even a gentleman face extreme hardship?" Confucius replied, "A true gentleman can control his anger, subdue the wicked thoughts deep within himself, and remain composed in times of extreme hardship. On the other hand, a petty person, when facing hardship, is dominated by malevolent thoughts and can stoop to do anything." Conclusion. The story of Confucius and his students during their travels teaches us valuable lessons that are still relevant today. The first lesson is about the importance of self-mastery. Before we can help others or influence them in a positive way, we must first conquer our own inner demons. This means ridding ourselves of malicious thoughts and negative emotions. When we achieve inner peace, we are better equipped to deal with the challenges that come our way. External negative influences lose their power over us because we have strengthened our own moral foundation. The second lesson is about maintaining composure in the face of adversity. Confucius highlights the difference between a true gentleman and a petty person. A true gentleman, even when facing extreme hardship, remains calm and controls his emotions. He does not let anger or desperation dictate his actions. Instead, he stays true to his principles and handles difficulties with integrity and discipline. On the other hand, a petty person succumbs to malevolent thoughts and may resort to unethical behavior when under pressure. These lessons are not just philosophical ideas, but practical advice for our daily lives. By focusing on self-mastery, we can improve our interactions with others and create a more positive environment. When we encounter difficulties, maintaining our composure helps us think more clearly and make better decisions. This approach not only benefits us, but also sets a good example for those around us. In today's fast-paced and often stressful world, these timeless lessons from Confucius remind us of the importance of inner strength and emotional control. By applying these principles, we can navigate life's ups and downs with grace and resilience. So, the next time you face a challenge, remember to look inward, master your thoughts, and keep your composure. Your ability to do so will make all the difference. If you find these stories inspiring and they motivate you to take action, please comment 9. If not, comment 0. Your feedback means a lot to us. Thank you for your valuable time. 16. The turtle that toppled a duke. The perils of small mistakes. Have you ever thought a tiny mistake could lead to a catastrophe? The tale of Duke Ling and the turtle offers a stark reminder that even the smallest missteps can have massive consequences. This story from ancient China reveals how a seemingly insignificant remark spiraled into a deadly plot, teaching us the importance of character and vigilance in our actions. Curious to find out more? Read on to discover the surprising twist that led to Duke Ling's downfall. If the liver is ill, it shows as blindness. If the kidneys ail, deafness may follow. Symptoms might be invisible at first, but will eventually become apparent. Thus, a person of good character who doesn't want their faults exposed should avoid small, hard-to-notice mistakes. During the spring and autumn period, the state of So presented Duke Ling of Zheng, a turtle. At that time, a powerful minister named ZHENG wanted to meet with Duke Ling. Upon seeing the turtle, ZHENG pointed it out to his companions and said, "One day, with a snap of my fingers, I could taste this delicacy." Later, when the turtle was about to be cooked in the palace, ZHENG laughed aloud. Duke Ling asked why, and ZHENG explained the situation. When it was time to eat, Duke Ling called ZHENG over but did not allow him to eat. Angry, ZHENG dipped his finger in the pot, tasted it, and walked away. ZHENG felt humiliated by Duke Ling, which made him harbor thoughts of revenge. Eventually, Duke Ling was assassinated because of this seemingly minor but crucial oversight. Conclusion: the tale of Duke Ling and the turtle serves as a powerful reminder of how small actions can have significant consequences. Zheng's seemingly trivial comment about tasting the turtle set off a chain of events that ultimately led to Duke Ling's assassination. This story illustrates the profound impact that minor oversights and unaddressed grievances can have. In our daily lives, it's easy to overlook small mistakes or dismiss minor remarks as inconsequential. However, as the story shows, these small issues can accumulate and lead to larger problems if not addressed. It's crucial to be aware of our actions and the potential ripple effects they might create. By paying attention to the little things, we can prevent them from escalating into major issues. Furthermore, the story highlights the importance of maintaining good character and integrity. Duke Ling's inability to properly manage Zheng's actions and comments led to a loss of trust and respect. This ultimately resulted in his downfall. Similarly, in our lives, maintaining integrity and being mindful of our actions can help us build and maintain trust with those around us. Being vigilant about small mistakes doesn't mean we need to be perfect. It's about being aware and taking responsibility for our actions. By doing so, we can avoid unnecessary conflicts and build stronger, more trustworthy relationships. In conclusion, the story of Duke Ling and the turtle teaches us that no mistake is too small to ignore. It urges us to be mindful of our actions and the potential consequences they might have. By paying attention to the details and maintaining our integrity, we can prevent small issues from becoming major problems and ensure that we build strong, lasting relationships based on trust and respect. 17. The Power of Kindness: How One Man Transformed a Community. Have you ever wondered how a single act of kindness can change the world around you? The story of Guan Ning, a man from the Three Kingdoms period, shows us exactly that. Living in a remote mountain village where resources were scarce and tensions ran high, Guan Ning's simple yet profound actions brought harmony and inspired his neighbors to aspire to higher moral standards. Join us as we explore how genuine virtue and selfless deeds can create lasting respect and peace in a community. If one's status and wealth are gained through promoting virtue and personal development, it will flourish like wildflowers on a mountain slope, naturally growing strong and enduring. However, if these are achieved through deceit or violence, they will quickly wither like flowers placed in a vase without roots. During the Three Kingdoms period, a man named Guan Ning lived reclusively in a deep mountain area. The only well there was difficult to access, and people often fought over water. Distressed by this, Guan Ning bought many water barrels and secretly filled them at the well for others to use. When the locals discovered his act, they were amazed and began to reflect on their actions, leading to peace among them. From then on, the community around the well lived harmoniously. Once, a neighbor's ox trampled on Guan Ning's seedlings. Instead of driving the ox away, Guan Ning, fearing it might be attacked by wild animals without a herder, led it to a shady spot to rest, drink, and eat. He even took better care of it than its owner. When the owner found the ox, he was deeply moved by Guan Ning's kindness and generosity, which inspired the local people to aspire to higher moral standards. In conclusion, the story of Guan Ning from the Three Kingdoms period serves as a timeless reminder of the profound impact that kindness and genuine virtue can have on a community. Guan Ning's selfless acts of filling water barrels for his neighbors and caring for a stray ox highlight the power of compassion and generosity. These simple yet significant actions not only resolved immediate conflicts, but also inspired a lasting change in the behavior and attitudes of those around him. Guan story teaches us that true virtue is rooted in genuine concern for others. When people act out of a sincere desire to help and uplift their neighbors, they create a ripple effect that spreads positivity and fosters a sense of community. The locals, initially struggling with scarcity and discord, found themselves reflecting on their actions and striving to emulate Guan kindness. This transformation led to a more harmonious and cohesive community, demonstrating that selflessness can be a powerful tool for social change. Furthermore, Guan behavior underscores the idea that respect and admiration are earned through actions that reflect integrity and moral strength. Unlike status and wealth gained through deceit or violence, which are fleeting and superficial, the respect earned through genuine virtue is enduring. Guan legacy of kindness continued to inspire his community long after the immediate benefits of his actions were realized. In today's fast-paced and often self-centered world, the story of Guan reminds us of the enduring value of kindness and the importance of caring for one another. By prioritizing the well-being of others and acting with integrity, we can build stronger, more resilient communities. Guan example encourages us to reflect on our actions and consider how we, too, can make a positive impact on those around us. In essence, his story is a testament to the timeless truth that genuine virtue and selfless deeds create a foundation for lasting peace and respect in any society. 18. Prepare today for tomorrow's challenges. A lesson from ancient China. Ever wondered how some people seem to handle life's surprises effortlessly? The secret lies in preparation and integrity. Discover the fascinating story of three ancient Chinese friends, Guanzhong, Bao Shuya, and Zhao Shuo, who navigated political turmoil with foresight and honesty. Their tale offers timeless lessons on planning ahead and earning respect through unwavering integrity. Dive into their journey and learn how you can apply these principles to your own life. Repair your roof before it rains and you'll be prepared for any disaster. During your free time, don't let it pass idly. Instead, use the time to prepare for busier days. When calm, keep your mind engaged to easily adapt to changes comfortably. In solitude, avoid doing wrong, as your integrity will naturally earn respect in public. In the spring and autumn period, three close friends, Guanzhong, Bao Shuya, and Zhao Shuo, were important officials in the state of Qi. When discussing the succession of the Qi throne, Zhao Shuo believed that Prince Ju was the suitable successor and suggested they support him. However, Guanzhong thought differently, noting that there were two princes. Prince Ju, who was supported by his mother but disliked by many, and Prince Xiaobai, who was pitied by the people after his mother's death. It was hard to predict the eventual heir, so Guanzhong proposed that Bao Shuya support Prince Xiaobai, while he and Zhao Shuo would support Prince Ju. Eventually, Prince Xiaobai killed Prince Ju and claimed the throne, even targeting Guanzhong. Fortunately, Bao Shuya's support saved Guanzhong from harm, and he ended up being appointed as the prime minister. By carefully planning his support, Guanzhong effectively prevented disaster. If all had supported Prince Ju without considering Prince Xiaobai, they wouldn't have been able to navigate the situation as smoothly. Idle planning for busy times and thoughtful reflection in calm moments can help avert misfortune. Guanzhong and his friends did not deceive each other, earning them high respect and trust. Conclusion. The story of Guanzhong, Bao Shuya, and Zhao Shuo from the spring and autumn period of China is a powerful reminder of the importance of preparation and integrity. These ancient officials faced a complex situation with the succession of the Qi throne. Instead of blindly supporting one candidate, they planned carefully and strategically. Guanzhong's proposal to support different princes proved to be a wise decision, ultimately saving him from harm and leading to his appointment as prime minister. This story teaches us that preparing in advance can prevent many problems. Just as you would repair your roof before it rains, you should use your free time to get ready for busy or challenging periods in your life. By thinking ahead and making thoughtful plans, you can handle unexpected situations more smoothly. Whether it's in your personal life or your career, taking steps to prepare can make a big difference when difficulties arise. Moreover, the story highlights the value of integrity and honesty. Even when they were alone, these friends did not deceive each other. This honesty earned them respect and trust, both from each other and from others. Acting with integrity, even when no one is watching, builds a strong foundation of trust that can be crucial in times of crisis. People are more likely to respect and support you if they know you are honest and trustworthy. In our modern world, these lessons are still relevant. Whether you are a student, a professional, or someone navigating personal challenges, preparing for the future and maintaining your integrity can lead to success and respect. Think about the areas in your life where you can plan ahead and be honest with yourself and others. By applying these principles, you can face life's surprises with confidence and build stronger, more respectful relationships. The story of Guanzhong and his friends is a timeless example of how preparation and integrity can lead to a smoother and more successful journey through life.
If you like this video, please comment 1. And if you don't, comment 2. Your feedback means a lot to us. Thank you for your valuable time.
19. The hidden costs of shortcuts. A lesson in integrity. Have you ever wondered if taking shortcuts might lead to more than just quick results? In an ancient story from the spring and autumn period, a student of Confucius learns a profound lesson about the value of hard work and the hidden dangers of deceit. This tale might make you rethink the true cost of choosing the easy path over the right one. Join us as we explore how simplicity and integrity can lead to a more stable and fulfilling life. Putting in effort opens up your mind and soul. Pursuing a crooked, selfish path feels incredibly narrow and fraught with difficulties that become apparent only when it's too late. During the spring and autumn period, a student of Confucius named ZHENG passed by an old man who was laboriously watering his garden with a large jug. ZHENG said to the old man, "If you used a machine to water, you could easily irrigate 100 plots in a day with little effort and high efficiency. Why don't you use one?" The old man looked up and asked, "What kind of machine is that?" ZHENG explained, "It's made from cutting wood. It's heavier at the back and lighter in front, and it can pump water very quickly from the well. It's called a water lever." The old man's face changed as he said, "I've heard that those who use machines tend to resort to cunning tricks, and those who resort to tricks tend to harbor deceitful thoughts. With deceitful thoughts, one cannot maintain purity of heart. When the heart isn't pure, the mind becomes unstable, and an unstable mind makes it easier to veer from the straight path. It's not that I don't know about the water lever, I'm just ashamed to use it." ZHENG felt deeply ashamed and bowed his head, unable to say another word. In conclusion, the story of ZHENG and the old man serves as a timeless reminder of the importance of integrity and the value of hard work. It illustrates that while technology and shortcuts can provide immediate benefits and efficiencies, they often come with hidden costs that can affect our character and long-term well-being. The old man's reluctance to use the water lever isn't just about resisting change or technological advancement. It's about maintaining a pure heart and stable mind. He understands that reliance on shortcuts can lead to cunning behavior, deceitful thoughts, and ultimately, a deviation from the righteous path. This perspective encourages us to consider the broader implications of our choices and actions. In today's fast-paced world where efficiency and quick results are highly prized, It's easy to overlook the virtues of patience, effort, and simplicity. However, the principles highlighted in this story are still relevant. By putting in genuine effort and avoiding the lure of shortcuts, we can develop a stronger character, a more stable mindset, and a deeper sense of fulfillment. Moreover, this story reminds us that the journey is just as important as the destination. The process of working hard, facing challenges, and overcoming obstacles helps to build resilience and wisdom. It's through these experiences that we grow and develop our true potential. As we navigate our daily lives, we can draw inspiration from the old man's wisdom. By prioritizing integrity and hard work, we can lead more meaningful lives and foster genuine connections with others. This approach not only benefits us personally, but also contributes to a more ethical and harmonious society. So, the next time you're tempted to take an easy way out, remember the story of ZHENG and the old man. Reflect on the long-term impact of your choices and strive to uphold the values of honesty, effort, and simplicity. In doing so, you'll find that the path of integrity, though challenging, ultimately leads to greater rewards and inner peace. 20. The Unyielding Spirit. A tale of integrity and resilience. Have you ever wondered what it truly means to stand up for what you believe in, even when everything is at stake? Dive into the story of Wen Tianqiang, a prominent scholar official of the Southern Song dynasty, who faced unimaginable trials and temptations. His unwavering integrity and moral courage, even in the face of death, offer timeless lessons on resilience and the power of staying true to oneself. Discover how one man's steadfast commitment to his values transformed adversity into a testament of honor and strength. Listening to sweet words and seeing beautiful things can be tempting. The allure of the external world often acts like invaders or agents from the outside. Emotions and desires are like hidden enemies within a person's soul. Keeping a clear, upright mind, resisting temptations, and maintaining a pure inner self can transform these feelings and impulses into helpful tools that nurture moral integrity. A prominent scholar official of the Southern Song dynasty, Wen Tianqiang, was the last prime minister of the Southern Song dynasty, born into a wealthy and influential family. In 1275, when the Mongol forces launched a massive attack on the Southern Song, breaking through their defenses along the Yangtze River, the royal court issued a decree to mobilize the country's forces against the Mongols. Wen Tianqiang immediately donated his family's wealth to the military expenses and recruited local heroes to form an army of over 10,000 men marching close to Lin'an. While negotiating at the Mongol camp, he was captured. The Mongol agents forced Wen Tianqiang to kneel before their marshal. Wen resisted, struggled, and sat down, refusing to submit, and declared, "I am willing to die for justice, and imprisonment does not frighten me." Consequently, he was imprisoned for 3 years. During his imprisonment, he received a letter from his daughter, Lu Niang, informing him that his wife and daughters were now servants in the palace, living as criminals. Wen understood his daughter's letter as an indirect message from the Mongol court: surrender, and your family will be reunited. Even though the pain was unbearable, Wen refused to lose his honor for the sake of his family. Later, he was taken to the execution ground and asked, "Which way is the south?" Someone directed him, and Wen faced south, knelt, and said, "My deeds are done, and my heart holds no shame." He then bravely faced his execution, dying with serenity. Conclusion. The story of Wen Tianqiang is a profound example of unwavering integrity and resilience. In a world where external temptations and pressures can easily sway one's principles, Wen Tianqiang stood firm. His refusal to submit to the Mongol invaders despite the dire consequences showcases a level of moral courage that is both rare and inspiring. Wen Tianxiang's journey wasn't just about personal honor, it was about the larger idea of maintaining one's ethical beliefs in the face of overwhelming adversity. His actions remind us that true strength lies not in physical power, but in the steadfastness of our convictions. When captured by the Mongols, Wen had every reason to surrender. His family was suffering, he was imprisoned, and his life was at risk. Yet he chose to endure these hardships rather than compromise his principles. This tale also underscores the importance of resilience. Wen's 3 years of imprisonment were marked by emotional pain and isolation, yet he remained unbroken. His ability to withstand such extreme conditions without losing sight of his values is a testament to the human spirit's resilience. Wen Tianxiang's story teaches us that even when faced with the most challenging circumstances, we can transform our struggles into a source of strength and moral clarity. Moreover, Wen's ultimate sacrifice serves as a powerful reminder that our actions and choices define us. His decision to face his execution with serenity, declaring that his heart held no shame, speaks volumes about the legacy of integrity. In a modern context, Wen Tianxiang's story encourages us to reflect on our values and the extent to which we are willing to uphold them. It challenges us to consider the impact of our decisions and the importance of staying true to ourselves, regardless of the external pressures we may face. In conclusion, Wen Tianxiang's legacy is one of honor, integrity, and resilience. His story is a timeless reminder that true courage lies in the unwavering commitment to our principles, even in the face of insurmountable challenges. 21. The Rise and Fall of a Hero. Lessons from Xiang Yu's story. Have you ever wondered how great heroes can sometimes meet tragic ends? The story of Xiang Yu, the king of Western Chu, is a powerful tale of bravery, pride, and the importance of balance in life. Join us as we delve into the rise and fall of this legendary figure and uncover 2 crucial lessons about character and adaptability that remain relevant today. Discover how Xiang Yu's unwavering pride and lack of flexibility led to his downfall, and learn why these insights are still vital for achieving lasting success. One's character should be noble and generous, yet not overly reckless. Thinking must be careful and detailed, but not petty or chaotic. Interests should be refined and modest, yet not too dull or boring. Integrity must be strict and upright, but not stubborn or inflexible. At the end of the Qin dynasty, Xiang Yu, the king of Western Chu, led a peasant rebellion that shook and eventually toppled the brutal rule of the Qin dynasty, becoming a hero admired by all. However, when Xiang Yu broke through enemy lines at Kaixia and was pursued by thousands of Han soldiers to a desperate situation, knowing he could not escape, he remained arrogantly proud. He shared his feelings with his followers, reminiscing and boasting about his glorious victories and undefeated battles over the past 8 years. Xiang Yu's pride and arrogance persisted until his death, maintaining the mistaken belief that victory was due to his own martial prowess, while defeat was arranged by the heavens. His great spirit, though impressive, was too rigid and ultimately cost this young hero his life, while his biased and narrow-minded pride destroyed the great legacy of a hero. Conclusion. Xiang Yu's story is a timeless lesson in the importance of balance and adaptability. His life as a hero who rose to great heights only to fall because of his pride and rigidity offers valuable insights for everyone. It reminds us that virtues, when taken to extremes, can become our downfall. Xiang Yu's nobility and bravery were admirable, but his refusal to adapt and his excessive pride ultimately led to his tragic end. In our own lives, it's essential to strive for balance in our character and actions. Being noble and generous is important, but we must avoid becoming reckless. Careful and detailed thinking is crucial, yet we should not become petty or chaotic. Our interests should be refined and modest, but they should also be engaging and not dull. Maintaining integrity is vital, but we must not be stubborn or inflexible. The second key lesson from Xiang Yu's story is the importance of adaptability. No matter how confident or skilled we are, life circumstances can change unexpectedly. Xiang Yu's inability to accept defeat and adapt to new situations was a major factor in his downfall. This teaches us that while confidence and determination are important, they should be balanced with humility and a willingness to change course when necessary. In today's fast-paced world, these lessons are more relevant than ever. Success often requires a delicate balance of strength and flexibility, pride and humility, determination and adaptability. Xiang Yu's story serves as a powerful reminder that achieving this balance is crucial for long-term success and fulfillment. By learning from Xiang Yu's mistakes, we can strive to build a more balanced, adaptable, and ultimately more successful approach to our own lives. Let his story be a guide to understanding the importance of character and the need to adapt in the face of changing circumstances. 22. The Selfless Sacrifice. Lessons from a Tang Dynasty General. Have you ever wondered what it means to truly sacrifice for others, or how genuine kindness can leave a lasting impact without expecting anything in return? The story of Tong Khan, a famous general from the Tang Dynasty, offers profound insights into these questions. Join us as we explore the remarkable tale of a man who taught us the true essence of selfless sacrifice and kindness without expecting rewards. This ancient story holds valuable lessons that are still relevant today. When you make a sacrifice, don't be calculative about what you gain or lose and hesitate indecisively, as that makes the sacrifice shameful. If you do a good deed for others, don't expect anything in return. Otherwise, the value of your kindness diminishes. During the Tang Dynasty, a famous general named Tong Khan was appointed as the commander in Guangzhou. After a period of excellent political service, he was promoted to prime minister by the imperial court. The officials and citizens of Guangzhou felt honored and prepared to erect a monument to commend his achievements. However, when Tong Khan learned about the locals' intentions, he was not pleased but rather worried. He insisted to the emperor to forbid these actions, saying, "I have only carried out my duties in Guangzhou as assigned by the imperial court, and have not achieved any remarkable feats. Now, as I take the role of prime minister, the people are preparing to flatter me with a monument, which is truly a bad practice. To prevent such bad habits from taking root, please start by stopping me." The emperor accepted Tong Khan's advice and stopped the locals from erecting the monument. Tong Khan lived a life of virtue among the people, never seeking reward or calculating loss and gain, earning respect for his noble reputation. Conclusion. The story of Tong Khan provides a timeless lesson on the importance of selflessness and genuine kindness. In today's world, where actions are often motivated by personal gain or recognition, Tong Khan's example serves as a refreshing reminder of the power of true sacrifice and the beauty of expecting nothing in return. Tong Khan's insistence on not having a monument erected in his honor highlights his humble nature. He understood that true service is about fulfilling one's duties without seeking praise or glory. His actions were driven by a deep sense of responsibility and integrity, rather than a desire for personal accolades. This humility earned him genuine respect and admiration from the people. Moreover, Tong Khan's approach to kindness is a powerful reminder that the value of a good deed lies in its selflessness. When we help others with the expectation of something in return, the purity of our actions is compromised. True kindness is about giving without any strings attached, simply because it's the right thing to do. This form of generosity creates a ripple effect, inspiring others to act with similar altruism. In our daily lives, we often encounter opportunities to help others or make sacrifices. Tong Khan's story encourages us to embrace these moments with an open heart, without calculating potential gains or losses. By doing so, we can foster a culture of genuine kindness and selflessness that benefits everyone. Reflecting on Tong Khan's life, we see the lasting impact of his actions. He lived with virtue and integrity, never seeking rewards, and this earned him a noble reputation that endures to this day. His legacy teaches us that the greatest rewards come not from seeking recognition, but from the inner satisfaction of knowing we have done good for others. In conclusion, the story of Tong Khan is a powerful lesson in selflessness and genuine kindness. Let us strive to emulate his example in our own lives, understanding that true sacrifice and kindness are their own rewards. By doing so, we can create a more compassionate and selfless world for future generations. If you find these stories inspiring and they motivate you to take action, please comment 9. If not, comment 0. Your feedback means a lot to us. Thank you for your valuable time.